2010, Leandria Johnson hit the scene winning BET Sunday Best Gospel Talent Competition, giving America powerhouse performances every week. Since then, Leandria has set herself apart and has become one of the most prominent gospel artists in the industry. Her fiery vocal performance on the track Jesus scored her music's highest honor, a Grammy Award. Now, she's back with a new album, Leandria Johnson, The Experience. I had a chance to talk with her during the video shoot for her new single, My Story Continues, at the House of Darion right here in Houston, Texas. How are you doing today, Leandria?
I'm doing very, very good. Being that this is the first, the second video, first live, the experience of Leandria Johnson. So I'm doing pretty good today.
How does this album differ from your past albums?
Well, definitely it's different because it's live, for the most part, and the single "My Story Continues" and the other single entitled "Love Is Complicated." So, but "My Story Continues," it's basically self-explanatory. It just tells my life. If you listen to the lyrics, you'll find out a little bit more about myself. So, I just encourage the listeners to really, really listen to the lyrics and just see how they feel about the situation. Now, I had the pleasure to work with the Jonathan Duvos, lead guitar player, the best lead guitar player there is, David Blakely, which also produced some music on this album. I did a tribute to James Moore, and, they were the official.
We asked Leandria, will she be doing any other live projects?
Definitely more live albums in the future, definitely, and hopefully more live DVDs as well. So we're not going to stop here. The story continues.
She also predicted the win of the BET Sunday Best Gospel Talent Competition.
I was watching it, but due to the fact that I was trying to, get this album out and in the studio myself, I hadn't had time to really, really experience. But I did hear Joshua, and Joshua has a very, very, very unique voice, and I would like to see him win. I do. I mean, for male purposes too. It's been 4 females already. So let's go ahead and give it to a guy, and why not Joshua?
I asked Leandria about her place in gospel music and if real life situations are more needed in the industry's videos.
Definitely, because you're gonna run to the church. You're gonna wanna love God, and you're going to want to come to a sanctuary and just lift your hands and cry out and get on your knees and do those normal things, which is normal and which is needed. But you also have to show that in the midst of you loving God, in the midst of you having a relationship with God, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have struggles. You're going to fight. You're going to, you're going to be let down. You're going to not want to love anymore. You're not going to want to do this. You're not going to want to do that. But it's life. It goes on regardless of what genre of music you're singing in or wherever you at. It's definitely needed in the video, and that's exactly why I do it. And I believe that I am that example, and I will continue being that example.
Leandria's fan agrees. We caught up with Shamika Price on the set of My Story Continues. She told us how Leandria's music affects her life.
I wouldn't just say that she's different from other gospel artists. I'd say she's different from any other Christians that I've ever known, because even though she's been struggling and she's had struggles and still, she has issues of her own going on, but she still continues to worship and praise God, because that's what the ministry is all about, is continuing God's work despite what your life may say or what people may say about you. A lot of people are judgmental, and you just have to keep doing what thus says the Lord, and that's what she's doing. And she's my sister in that way.
And so this new album comes out. When is it actually going to be available online and in stores?
Well, September 4th, you can pre-order the album on iTunes, September 4th. And September 18th is the actual release date. So that'll be now on Amazon. So you can get that now. the experience, Leandria Johnson.
Okay, and you can also catch Leandria Johnson on social networking. What is that?
Yes, you can at Twitter, Leandria J, and Facebook, Leandria Johnson. And you can go to the YouTube site, Team Leandria YouTube site, or Music World, ENT.com. Just check it out.
All right, thank you, Leandria, for joining us with MyHoustonGospel.com. It was good having you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh!